There we go, guys, and good evening if you are joining us for the live stream tonight. The game that you are joining is the game between MAD versus LGD, and I think it's going to be a super exciting game, to be honest. And with me, I've got the team. I've got, I don't know if he's a cowboy or a Terminator or a what's happening there now. But Scully, what's up, buddy?
It's the bad admin. I'm right in you, bro.
All good, man. All good. Slash, what's up?
Yeah, man, just in time, but we're all here. Exciting. I think it's going to be a cracker of a game.
Yeah, absolutely. Effectively, looking at the game and the scores and things, and it's actually tonight is pretty much the deciding night for who will end up on top of this division, right? Or at least for the moment, because these two guys are at the top of the log at the moment, MAD and LGD. So the face-off tonight will determine who will get that little bit of an extra edge. Now, of course, there's still about 4.5 weeks left, but whoever wins here will have the better chance at ending up on top of the log. So it is quite a bit of a deciding game tonight between these two teams.
Yeah, that's interesting stuff there. I mean, we just passed the halfway mark, and like you said, that there's only 4 weeks left for for season 2 in Clan Wars. And I also think that it's going to be a good game. Both teams very strong, LGD and MAD. Some good players on both sides. That's going to be playing here tonight. So I think that we have to get geared for an interesting one here, Jaco.
Yeah, and also, I mean, these are two. They're both
going to be tough.
They're both two senior teams, right? So I mean, these guys are well organized. They play together a lot.
That's a good word there. Senior teams, bro.
Yeah, they're
senior teams.
They're a senior team.
Yes, as if some of them can only act like senior teams.
I just wanted to throw that in there now, yeah. So on the pitch, very senior. But off the pitch, I wonder.
Yeah, but I mean, these two teams have been around for a while. So, I mean, these guys, they know their stuff, right?
Yeah, I just hope we don't see another clan change, one of these clans changing names and so on, because I mean, at the end of the day, you're building up a little bit of a reputation. Everyone gets used to the tags and the logo and all of that, and the players within the match.
Absolutely.
Or within the clan.
And I mean,
so I see that we've got 11 guys here on MAD and full complement of LGD already, so that's good.
Yep, they might actually start sort of straight away when they're loaded in. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull up the board there so that the people that are joining us on the stream can actually see who is participating tonight in those two teams.
Yeah.
So
definitely a few interesting names, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we've got Aqua there, Antophilia, Arias is there, Bloodhound, Clown, that's Grim Strick, I think. Humanators there.
Grim Streaker.
I've got the Pluckies is there as well.
Pluckies, my bro. Langneck Prof.
Prof is there, Lord Matthews there, Sergeant Leadfeeder, Eister Sissy, all well-known names. Bird Force. Bullets.
Yes, there's everybody that hangs out there in the hosting channel. Yeah,
I'm telling you, Chewbacca, Death Collars there, Diablo, Cook Sister, Cookie is there as well, playing MAD tonight. That's interesting. That's Zamalek, I think. Marky Mark's there.
Yeah.
Ruben's there, and then we've got that's probably Viet Gekak. What a nice name.
Wit gekak.
As daai jou skiet, then you just repeat his name. Wit gekak.
Wit gekak.
So we're just waiting for the 12th player from the MAD side, but I think with the names that are on there, this is going to be an exceptionally good game. Of course, we are it's a rush game tonight, so also with the two teams involved, chances are that this might actually go a bit of a distance. So we're hoping to see a bit of a long game, and yeah, I actually hope so, because it's
that'll be a bonus, definitely.
yeah, two good teams, some good fighting is going to go on, yeah.
Yeah, Jaco, the cam is also up, and I've moved it around a bit to get closer to the action. So
Absolutely.
yeah, this will be our first rush cam running around.
Yes.
So we'll see how it pans out.
So maybe just to point out to the guys on the stream that didn't see the previous streams that we used this, there is some new features that we're including on the stream tonight for you guys that are watching as well, and I'm actually going to just pull it up quickly here. You will see on the screen now on the top right, there's another little screen there, which is something we've dubbed the slash cam. And that is the secondary camera for the game, and we'll have that up during the game to show you guys some alternative views to what you see in the main view. The idea with the slash cam is that it is a little bit, it's about, I think it's 7 or 10 seconds behind the main camera, so there is a slight delay between the slash cam and the main camera, but that's to give you guys if there's some action that's happening that we also want to see a replay of. If slash has the ability, you will go to those views, and then we can see what's going on there. But that's just a little bit of an extra feature that we hope you guys enjoy. I see there's quite a bit of people joining us on the stream tonight, guys. If there's anything you would like us to spectate specifically or see, then please do call it out, and we will try our best to do so. I see that Stackies has spawned in. I'm not exactly sure whether that is an actual start there. I don't think so. I think he's alone.
I don't think so.
Okay, I see Tev is saying
cheating again.
that Skelly's voice is not sharing. So
is Skelly's voice?
Oh, yeah.
But guys, if you can just confirm if you can hear Slash on the stream.
okay, so what are they? It looks like this is a burn. Yeah, someone is taking
the two MCOMs.
The MCOMs. Yeah. Okay, there we inside the house.
All right.
At least Stackies can say he's taken an MCOM tonight.
Yeah, yeah. And I see a couple of the other guys just spawning in there as well. But I think they're just going to burn this one off. So let's just quickly have a look. Guys, from the people that are watching the stream, I just want to make sure that the audio and things are good and proper for everyone. We had somebody commentating that they couldn't hear Scully. I just want to confirm if all the audio is, if it's audible on the stream. Slash, maybe you can also just check on your side there.
Yeah.
And now Tev is saying can hear you all. Okay, so apparently
okay, fantastic.
Kan julle my hoor? Kan julle ons my hoor buite?
Kan julle my nie hoor nie?
7007. Tev, I see Tev is on the stream here. This is the guy that I've made a bet with against MSNK. Tev, if you can hear me, buddy, let's just see if you can respond to us. Praat vir ons ja uit die dood uit, laat ek sien.
It's all happening. So it's interesting to me. I'm wondering why the guys just don't restart the map. Or perhaps they're still waiting for the 12th player of MDK. I'm just going to pull it up, and it does look like there is one. Sorry, mad player.
Fatality says all clear. Okay, cool. Thank you.
One. Looks like there's one mad player still that they're waiting for, so I think they're just mucking around a little bit until that player arrives. So let's see what happens. Now I want to put it out there because again we've got a couple of people watching on the stream. You know, what's the view there tonight from the guys on the stream? Who's gonna take this? I know that there's probably equal LGD versus Mad fans out there, so you know, some opinions off the stream would be great.
Yeah, I'd love to hear what the rest of the guys on the stream says about this game. Unfortunately, I'm not going to put my neck out there. I think I've done it with the MSNK one, and we don't need to push that little segment of Clan Wars any further.
Yeah.
I want to get back to work, and the half of Facebook has been burned down again.
Then, of course, the other interesting thing that has happened is that there was that announcement today. It's a bit of a teaser announcement about I think it's the 25th of May. About some announcement that will be made about the new battlefield. So I think that's a bit of a tease at the moment. We'll definitely...
Yeah, but didn't someone say that they're going to do it yesterday or today? Yesterday? There on the Discord.
Yeah, I saw the comment.
Was it not Rob Ridingwood?
No, I don't know who it was, but I did see the teaser today that mentioned, I think it was the 25th, so we'll definitely be watching out for that, because you know, it is coming to that time, as we spoke about it on the weekend as well, that I can feel my trigger finger starting to itch, so the new battlefield on its way, right?
Oh yeah, I'm so excited about that. I can't wait. I just hope that you know, they did what they say they're going to do, and release, you know, so that there's no DLCs, and that everybody will be able to play any map that comes online. Yeah. I think that's going to be a good feature, and then obviously we're going to have to wait and see what they're going to do to generate extra income if they don't sell DLCs.
Yeah, look, I mean, I don't want to necessarily say that there might be, you know, microtransactions, but I think, look, I mean, if you look at, for example, what Ubisoft did with Assassin's Creed, is that, you know, if you buy the Seasons Pass, there's no DLCs or anything like that you have to buy, but what they sell is all the cosmetic stuff, you know, so a different outfit or a different look of a shield, or, you know, whatever may be the case. And of course, that's the Ubisoft formula, is that you pay for your characters to look different and, you know, that sort of thing, but not necessarily a completely different game. Right, it does look like everybody has spawned in. Just want to make sure, I see they're all still just standing still, but there's 12 players on a side. And
no, they're rushing.
There we go, they're starting to move. So let me just run here with, I'm here with Cook Sister at the moment, and I'm gonna
me too.
The slash cam here.
Okay, I'm just moving it into place a bit, Yaku. And get some of that action inside the houses. It's going to happen soon.
Yep, they're all heading towards those two MCOMs. Of course.
Okay, so we've got LGD in red and Mad in blue.
So Mad attacking at the moment.
Yeah, we can see Justin coming in here with a tank on the right-hand side of the B flag.
So they're first to attack. I just want to see if I can get a good view of their defensive positions here. Not too good, because we obviously don't.
I think the tank is burning as well. I don't know if it's gonna last long, but he is putting some work into that building. No, that thing is on fire. Justin Wilden just got taken out there. Nice work from LGD defending the BMCOM.
Yeah, so we've got Mad in blue attacking that. Looks like they're attacking A at the moment first. Yes, that artillery strike just took out that entire area there.
Yeah, that whole house is now broken down there by A. So yeah, some good action coming in there.
Yeah, we've still got we've got Diablo here, bro. He's in between 4 or 5 of these guys from LGD. They just took him out now, but he was surviving there against the wall for a bit.
Yeah, the team doing quite good damage there.
MCOMs, especially when those houses has been taken down.
Absolutely.
Obviously, one tactic I see the guys are using is a shitload of smoke.
And I see another thing is that the mad guys, Justin Wilding here with his tank, he's actually coming quite close to the MCOMs, which is, you know, on the one hand, I mean,
they're arming.
Yeah, but I mean, this tank is very close, right? I mean, you don't often see that the guys bring the tank in that close to the MCOM, but one is armed. So LGD coming back to defend this MCOM.
A death caller from Madja is just cleaning out the house here by making sure that there's no of these LGD guys left. And now there's the rest of the team or his squad has just spawned on him. So we've got like 5 guys on the A. And they're moving on to the B as well, I see. LGD is lagging behind you. This little hill makes it a bit difficult to come in quickly to those spawn points.
Oh, and there we go.
A is out.
So that
First one is down.
So that is indeed one MCOM for Mad. So guys, you will see the scoring tonight as well. We will score as MCOMs get taken. And that is number 2 for Mad as well. So Mad is 2 up at this point.
Yeah, Sticky's using that, I think it's a Hell Regal there. It looks like he's using a weed eater. Jumping over the walls, cleaning out the house.
And now we've got LGD falling back here, taking in some defensive positions with these 2 next MCOMs. The 2 next ones are, both of them are inside of the buildings, so they're pretty well protected MCOMs. The ones that are inside buildings are often a little bit easier to defend unless the building gets shot out. But you know, if they're inside, that building first has to be destroyed before it's open, and so it's a little bit easier with the ones that are inside the houses.
Yeah, to defend it, I see that LGD managed to get a tank as well. So Sergeant Leadfeeder is in that one. I'm sure that we're going to see some action toe-to-toe with this tanker of Mad, Justin Wilden, which he's just coming past there. He's already taking shots behind this windmill.
I'm running here with Aqua
Sergeant Leadfeeder just keeping them at bay.
The thing is on these 2 MCOMs, I think the thing that's an advantage to the defending team is this little hill that does expose the guys a little bit when they come over. But you know, on the other hand, you know, coming down that hill, you do have a little bit of a height advantage, right? So you're actually shooting down on the enemy guy. So that could be an advantage to the attacking side if you think about it that way as well.
Correct. I see that Mad has decided to take a flanking route on the right-hand side by the river, moving over to B. But Sergeant Leadfeeder is there from LGD in his tank, together with Aras Aquafars. I wonder why Aquafars hasn't taken the tank. And Easter Sissy, trying to push them back on the left-hand side.
Yeah, I see Leadfeeder. Oh, now there's 2 tanks up against each other. Yeah, it's Justin and Leadfeeder. Justin aligning, but I think Leadfeeder has a little bit of cover here with the hill that is standing behind, but they're both taking shots, but Leadfeeder taking him out as well. I see he had a repairman with him.
Grim Streaker, yeah, no, he's swinging the spanners on that side, making sure that tank stays alive. And that's a good team play there.
And I actually quite like this skin that Leadfeeder has on his tank. It's quite a,
yes, it's awesome, eh?
It's quite a nice skin.
Yeah, it is very good.
Yeah, they're defending quite well.
On the eye.
Yeah, I think it's quite difficult getting into the buildings from that high ground into the low ground. So it's LGD is definitely not making it easy.
Yeah. Gonna have to try and move quickly on the left and on the right hand side to try and get to the back side of these 2 objectives.
Now this is a smart thing that Sergeant Leadfeeder is doing. He's actually driving over the walls to keep the guys from hiding behind them, right? Or I would assume that's what he's doing, because I can see there's an intentional driving over the walls here.
Yeah, well, there's a few guys here on the right-hand side by the river on B, trying to push slowly but surely. But you've got Easter Sissy, Huminator, you know, pushing them back. It's the Rock and Bird Force there. We've got Diablo just spawned in. We've got Clown coming on the back side here. Yeah, the toe-to-toe there with Bird Force.
Yeah, the tank taking hits now. I mean, it's on fire. I don't know how long that's going to last. He's popping some smoke and reversing.
Definitely not too easy MCOMs just to take over.
Absolutely not.
No.
So at the moment, the attacking guys, Mad, only have 29 soldiers left. So LGD doing some really good defending over here. But Mad keep pushing from that hill, right? It's a little bit difficult for them, I think, because there's a lot of cover for the LGD guys on this side of the town. You know, still with some of these walls up. But I see that Justin's on his way with another tank again. So
I see one of the things that I've noticed is that Mad decided to split up. So they're coming in from the left and the right. You know, not everybody is clunked together. Which is a good thing because that LGD has to spread out a little bit more as well.
Yeah, I think Justin had a good idea there. I think he wanted to almost do a flank with a tank. Flank with a tank. That.
Or keep the attention to the left-hand side.
Yeah.
While the other guys, or the infantry guys, move over to the right.
But unfortunately, didn't get far with that. He got about halfway down the field.
Yeah, they're pushing on to B. Check. Bird force is there. Wit gekak, gaan nou in sy broek kak.
But I like this strategy. LGD is actually flanking Mad, coming all the way up the hill and then catching him from behind as they move.
There goes
there
B.
we go.
Oh no, he got taken out. Yes, they almost took B there. Almost armed it. That was very close. But there's one guy there, Aras, just guarding that B point.
Yeah, we had Bird Force coming, running in as well. They're still there. They're still
behind
there.
you, bro.
They're still there and they're spawning on each other. Yeah.
No.
There we go. They're out.
And,
so
now it's the long run.
Yeah, some good defense there from LGD.
Now it's the long run. I can see them coming there over the hill.
Yes, and a tank just taking the guys out from afar.
Where's Cookie? Werkt sy sniping rifle nie vanaand?
No, I think Cookie's in the car over here. I just want to have a quick squeeze. There he is. He was in the car. He's coming up here over the hill. Just got taken out by Ace the Sissy, but Deathcaller then taking out Ace the Sissy in return. And there's a little bit more fighting going on here on the A side of the MCOM. Just want to see if I can get into some first person.
Deathcaller and Humanator going toe to toe here by the river side. Humanator taking out.
So guys, the guys that are watching with us on the stream, first of all, thank you very much for joining. If you are watching, if you are subscribed to the channel, thank you for that. If you are not, please hit the subscribe button and also hit the little bell to get the notifications. But that is the first round. So only 2 MCOMs taken there by Mad. And in the next round, it will be LGD that does the attacking work. You will also see, as I mentioned a little bit earlier, that the scoring is we will score every MCOM that is taken, so you can see the bottom of the screen, and at the moment it's 2 MCOMs to Mad. And also, if you have just joined us, you will see that there's a little block on the right hand top of the screen that is affectionately called the slash cam, and it is actually a secondary. The slashinator is manning that camera for us, and that is effectively a secondary view for the game that you are watching tonight. So we can see some scores there. Obviously KD means absolutely nothing in a game like this, and the score then 2-0 to Mad. So let's just go there to the well, I'm going to call it
Langneck Prof didn't do too bad. He went 20 for 3. Yeah. Justin Wilden 22 for 9. Who else is standing out here?
Now Wit gekak is standing out for me because he did kak. What an interesting name, man. I just had to mention that. I mean, it's just hilarious.
I'm gonna have to do a secondary account with fucking toilet borsal or something like that.
Toilet borsal.
Yeah. Fucking plunger.
But definitely some interesting strats going on here in the game. I mean,
absolutely. But the thing is that, you know, with 2 teams like this, right? I mean, it's not nobody's walking over anybody, right? So
No. You will always see good defending and good attacking from both these teams because they're well matched.
correct.
Right. Let's see what happens on this one.
So now we've got LGD attacking. It's on the same map, and we'll see
LGD attacking from the grassy knoll.
And we'll see if they have a different strategy to what Mad had. They will have the tank to start with, which you can see the strategy on the tank is slightly different than what Mad had. Mad, the tank rolled up a lot closer to the MCOMs. You can see LGD holding off on the tank a little bit there at the back. So protecting these two MCOMs. Another thing that I saw Mad do when they were attacking on these two MCOMs is they went very quickly and destroyed the outsides of the buildings, you know, the walls. To sort of open up that MCOM. Of course, it's a little bit easier on these two MCOMs than the next two. So let's see what they do here.
See, they're making use of this this cannon, the stationary weapon, the cannon that's here as well.
Yeah,
putting some work into that tank.
Especially
there's actually two cannons here.
They are, but I see that they're only on the one, right?
Yeah, there was another guy, I think it was Marky Mark or someone that was on the other tank just now. The other stationary weapon. Definitely hurting that tank a little bit. Bloodhound coming in here from the left-hand side of A. He's the only Mad player, LGD player there. Yeah, crossfire.
Yeah.
So Diablo back on the field gun, doing some good work. Just putting in a shell or two on that tank, and the tank is sort of forced to retreat a little bit. But I think they've taken out the field gun now, so I don't think it's of much use.
I see it's out. Do you think you'll be able to repair the field gun? I think you can.
Yeah, but the thing is that field gun is in such an open spot that if you spend time standing next to it, you're definitely gonna die, right?
Oh yeah, that's true. Yeah, because LGD just made a big move here on Alpha.
The interesting thing though, and again that artillery strike just completely destroying that building.
Quite deadly. But it will be boring if you don't have it in, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Now
you need something to defend yourself.
Now the thing that and I see that they were arming there, but Mad managed to hold off LGD there. The interesting thing for me is I'm not sure who it is, because we saw a lot of smoke in the first round, but that was of course LGD using smoke to protect, but I'm not sure if this is now also LGD using the smoke to confuse Mad to try and arm.
Yeah, well, it definitely helps, because I can see a lot of these players are literally next to each other, and you know, they're running past each other without seeing what's happening. So the smoke screen definitely works. And then again, the artillery strike as well, because I just saw a few of the LGD guys that got taken out there, but the A MCOM is open now, and if they want to do something, they need to push quickly.
And we've got.
But what I've noticed is, you know, the team play of the squads are actually pretty good, because as soon as there's like one guy left, like Diablo, see him there in the corner, you're gonna see that he got taken out now. But a lot of his teammates will spawn on him very quickly, and everybody's on that MCOM already.
And I see that LGD has indeed armed both Bravo and Alpha. They armed Bravo just before Alpha, so now there's some action in trying to keep these things armed, but there's a lot of Mad guys rushing into Bravo or into Butters. I'm still gonna get after 2 years I still call it Bravo.
I think we can stick to Bravo. I think we can carry on with Bravo. It's been like that for a while.
And some very, very good defending there by Mad. I don't know if there's going to be time to disarm it. I think they might just be able to disarm it.
Look at that. Death Caller. Well done, buddy.
Very,
he
very
was
good
laying
defending.
in the line of fire. Yeah.
But these
putting their bodies on the line,
But these LGD guys...
Made like a desperate there.
These LGD guys are just... they're not stopping, right?
No.
It's just... It's an onslaught
they're pushing
on A at the moment.
I mean, there's... Fucking everybody's on fire, but still they're pushing through. That's good.
Yeah, the
Smoke.
one
I
thing
see.
that
I see
they,
gas. Why do I see gas?
yeah, there
see
is somebody
gas.
popped
You
some
see the
gas.
gas? I see gas.
That's not a good thing.
Yeah, yeah. So somebody.
Or witgekak.
Okay, so LGD
Yeah,
are
Definitely
arming
so
see
A,
gas. These
B's
guys are
going
gonna have to
down.
check that out.
and B's also being armed. I do hope that somebody got a screenshot there that was perhaps killed by that gas or something, because in a game like this, it's virtually impossible to tell who threw that.
Yeah, especially when the top view, as we're spectating at the moment.
But there was,
So, but it's up to the teams to figure out who's the culprit.
definitely gas. And I think here we might see A and B. I don't know about B yet. A just went. Let's just see. There's only 16 LGD soldiers left, and I think they do have. There we go.
And there it goes.
And they have taken that.
Yeah, Mad already retreating.
Yeah,
So,
taking in position.
and the tank is already up. So
Oh yeah, they also get a tank now. That's correct. Yeah, we're just gonna have to just check the screen if you see some of that gas coming up again, Jaco.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and go into random players here on first person and see if we can see who's got the gas, maybe it was who's got the plockies. He also got the gas. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, you see, I can see gas. I can see grenades, but you can't see what kind of grenades.
Yeah.
If I go, scroll through the players, there's an impact. There's impact. And most of them, like a gas grenade and your smoke grenade, the icon looks exactly the same. So I won't be able to tell except if someone actually gets killed and they get a screenshot from that.
And we've got Justin here with his tank on the little hill, but of course we've got the LGD tank coming down that same hill as well. I don't know if there's and that artillery strike just hit that tank exceptionally hard. But I don't think Justin's going to last long either. We've got a couple of, and there he goes. LGD, a couple of good artillery, good assault players. Just moving in there with the rocket guns. Let me just try and go here with, I'm running with Stackies at the moment. And he's Hell Regal. He's Wheat Eater.
Yeah.
So so there's an opinion on the stream that it was Mad that used the gas.
That's just madness.
And that is unfortunate.
Especially if you play if you play and where you are at the moment with in the league.
Yeah.
Where this is one of the deciders, to see who's gonna go that one step
and
further.
I mean it's so unfortunate because I mean the Mad guys are actually impressing me here. They are defending really well. I mean, okay, A is being armed at the moment, but on those first two MCOMs, they were defending exceptionally well. I think A might actually go here. There's a lot of LGD players around Alpha.
Yes, so Sergeant Leadfeeder just took out the guy inside that building with a tank. And you see he's staying a bit, just keeping a bit back at the moment. And I think that he's going to, just put some work into this little house and take it out. So the guys can go in there, but Matt's defending well here on the left-hand side now. Justin Wilden is moving in quite vigorously with that tank of his. Tank toe to toe. One is burning.
And Mad
where's his spanner?
Mad defending this Bravo point like crazy. What we'll have to do is we'll have to confirm with the guys after the game because there are people that are saying they saw the gas kill on the kill feed, and there are people that are saying that they didn't. So we'll have to confirm with the two teams.
We'll be able to see it once the game is finished, and obviously the teams will also be able to tell.
Correct. So at the moment, let's hope there wasn't that gas kill, and that everything there worked worked well. Both tanks in here, Sergeant Leadfeeder on the one side of the wall, Justin on the other. Obviously, Leadfeeder pushing in for this Bravo point, and then Justin just sort of holding him off there on the side. I do think it's the LGD guys that are using the smoke though, because every time there's a lot of smoke, I see a lot of LGD guys rushing through that smoke. So whether or not they're just rushing through it because it's there, or whether they are, you know, throwing it and then rushing the MCOM, it's a little bit difficult to tell. I'm just going to
Bloodhound is in there. I think he just got taken out there with who's that? Zamalek.
Yeah, so they need to start attacking again. So all of them are out.
Yeah, they're
I mean, the
from
tank
far away.
Yeah, really did well to push the guys out. Yeah.
Yes, but that tank is having a field day now.
Yeah, no, at this point, I mean, they're all running in such close proximity. I mean, he just needs to plant the bomb somewhere and somebody
spread out a little bit, I'd say.
Yeah. But they're the gas again, so I think you're right, Yaku. It's definitely LGD that's popping gas.
Is it LGD because of
gas or smoke, bro?
Gas or smoke?
No, smoke. Yeah. before we start something else. Yeah, no, the smoke. Yeah, to hide themselves when they hit the buildings. I mean, what a good strategy.
I do think it's a good strategy as well, because it's. I mean, look, it's difficult to spectate, but it's a good strategy for covering, you know, sort of where your players are going, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But the tank taking some real damage now. It's not going to last long at this rate. And Long Neck Prof coming in here to B. Let's see if he's going to make it. No, he's almost out. But yeah, he still gets one guy down. And there we go. Akbar's looks like he's going to take... no, the tank is still alive, guys. Tank doing some damage there and just beating the guys out of that house.
But that was a good move by the tank as well. When he popped the smoke, I think some of the LGD guys thought that he was out. There we go.
Yeah, and defenders, good defense.
And of course,
and how's that?
And of course, LGD, the score to them 3 MCOMs there. So down at the bottom, you'll see the total MCOM score at the moment: 2 for MAD, 3 for LGD, and that's after the first map. Again, we'll have to confirm, you know, because I didn't see it in game, but we'll have to confirm sort of after the game whether there was any gas kills that happened on the kill feed. I do not hope so, because that would be tragic for MAD. They really played well in that round. Some very good defending from them, especially on that first set of MCOMs. Very good against LGD, but then obviously LGD with a good strategy with that smoke the whole time, and then pushing in hard and taking 3 MCOMs. So well done to LGD on that one.
Yeah, you can really see on the scores, Justin with the tank, 33-9. You really performed in this round.
Yeah, killer.
And yeah, the same with Leadfeeder. Look at that, he's 27 for 3.
Yeah.
But
yeah, the tanks did well.
Very good. So we're going to move on to the next set of maps now. Again, you know, we spoke about the gas thing. It will confirm, so we will do that for you guys and with the teams as well. I don't see anything on the group chat at the moment. If you are joining us on the stream, thank you very much for joining. If you are already subscribed, thanks for that. If you are not, please hit the subscribe button and the little bell to get your notifications as well. It obviously always helps us with what we're trying to achieve with Clan Wars and for the community. And we've got a couple of people on the stream there. Guys, if there's anybody that you want us to spectate specifically, or you want to give a shout out or anything like that, please feel free to leave a comment there. I know that.
Birthday.
Yeah, I know that Slash is watching.
Scully to sing.
Or not. Don't ask for that on the stream. If you if you like the rest of us, don't ask for that.
I think that we only how many subscribers are we short of 1,000 there? Yeah, can you see?
I think 7 was the last count.
7. So if there's 7 people who haven't subscribed, please subscribe and we can make an achievement of reaching 1,000 subscribers.
Okay, some some good action here on B. The guys already just touching that MCOM, but there we go. They're trying to take it again.
So Mad
Yeah,
pushing
doing
quite
well.
hard here
Mad.
on the Bravo point. There is some LGD guys in there, which I think will be able to defend it. There's quite a bit of numbers there if they can manage to get those Mad guys off the MCOM.
I think this is a much
Yeah.
better map to play this game mode on. There's a bit more hiding spaces and all these buildings and so on. Makes it a bit more, I think, strategic. You know, it's not as open as the previous one. You know, running down that hill, you've got that tank that can take you out almost at your spawn point. Whereas this map with all the buildings, you know, it makes it a little bit more difficult to try and keep the guys at bay.
Absolutely, but of course this map also, the two MCOMs are, you know, very, very close to each other as well. So that makes it even more, you know, sort of strategic trying to get into this first building, because it does allow you some movement to get to that second one as well. And I'm here with Bloodhound, who's really bleeding at the moment, and he might actually, oh, he did make it. He had a medic there with him, so well done to the medic. Almost got taken out there. Some very, very good defending by LGD here. The MCOM has been armed, well, once and then another half a time. So very good defending from their side. I think the Mad...
Yeah, they're really doing well.
The Mad guys are doing a flank maneuver here on B, coming on the backside. Let's see what's going to happen. It seems like they focused on getting the Bravo MCOM first.
Yeah. I'm just going to swing the camera.
Yeah, on the cams. Yeah, all the cams are up here again, Yaku.
Alright, so the cameras there has been put in by Slash. Guys, again, if you are joining us and you haven't seen the previous streams that we do like this, you will see that there's a little block in the top right hand corner that is called the Slash cam, and it is a secondary camera to the game that you are watching. It is about 7 to 10 seconds delayed from the main view, but hopefully it brings some additional viewing pleasure to you guys. So it is there. Oof, and LGD doing some really good work, but I see somebody has snuck in. Ruben has snuck in here at the back, and he's arming.
Lord Methwich coming in from the back.
And he's arming there.
Yeah, good flank there.
Very good flank. I see Clown is on his way back here, if they can manage to keep him out, but they can't.
Birdforce, Death Collar.
We've got Death Collar here that's on that
Death
Bravo
Collar,
point.
Ruben Lotion is back. Yeah, the LGD guys are moving into that flag with force.
Yeah, I know they don't want to give it away, but I see in the meantime Alpha has been armed.
Oh, that was a sneaky move. That was quick. I think that was who was that? Bullet.
Yeah, but LGD protecting that point. And there's 13 soldiers left on the Mad side. So if they want to do something, they have to do it now.
Yeah. No, very difficult map to choose with these two MCOMs sitting so close.
Yeah, you see, the thing is, they come from the bottom, in between those two buildings. So if you get spotted there, then you are going to get taken out by the artillery strike, right? And it's quite difficult because that first part of the map is a bit open until you get sort of into this area with the buildings and with the cover.
Yeah, the Mad guys get so close. They get so close, and then LGD is right on top of them again. Three tickets left.
Yeah, but strange as well. I mean, LGD hasn't used that artillery strike quite often. I mean, in the beginning there was a couple of shots that they used it for.
Yeah. But I think
but,
with this,
there we go.
There we go. So
that was quite quick.
It was quite quick indeed. 0 MCOMs taken there by Mad, but still a very, very good push by them. But LGD doing some exceptional defending on that particular map. And I think it is a very difficult map though, because you've got that open part where you spawn, and then you pretty much have all this cover where the guys that are protecting the MCOMs can hide. So
Yeah.
that was I think it's quite difficult. I think it's a difficult map. I would be interested to understand whether there's going to be the same strategy now from LGD, because MAD used the strategy where they sort of pushed up in the center and then flanked out once they got to the buildings. The only other way you can really do this one is if you sort of flank out right from the beginning, and not get spotted in that sort of middle section as you're running up.
Correct. Yeah, I see how Stickies went 10 for 3 there. I'm sure he was in some sort of tank.
There we go, guys. So after the third round there, the score is 2-3 to LGD. Of course, as you know, we record every MCOM that's being destroyed. So that was the third round. So the next round, LGD will be attacking again on the same map. And let's see how that goes. I think actually LGD might have a slightly different strategy to MAD, but we'll have to see. Of course, on that particular map, there was no vehicles, right? So that made it interesting as well, because it was all infi based.
Yeah.
So let's see. There we go. And the guys are indeed loaded in. I'm going to try and do some first person more here, because this map is a little bit better for that than the previous one with that very bad weather conditions.
Yeah, let's check out Stickies a little bit there.
Well,
see, he's quite that Eldreagle is quite oiled there.
It's like
well oiled.
It's like what did you say? It's like a wheat eater.
It's like a weed eater, that thing. Yeah, it seems like it's got a superior gun happening there.
Yeah. The other guys are really flanking here too, eh? It's fantastic strategy to come all the way around and get in there.
Yeah. So LGD arming A now. So let's just see what happens over here. We've got...
And that's going to be difficult to take back inside that space.
Very, because
all the LGD guys are there.
Because the MCOM is just around the corner and there's no way in from the back, right?
Yeah, the entire team is there. So, I mean, excellent strategy. Difficult to split up your team and in such close proximity to take both MCOMs at the same time.
Yeah. MAD doing good defending on holding them all from B at the moment, but obviously A has just gone. So so that's another MCOM there for LGD. Well done to LGD on that one. But now MAD obviously have 1 point to focus on in terms of defending. So
it's going to make it a bit more difficult.
Yeah. So I'm here with
playing Rush is definitely not an easy game mode. You know, if you compare it to Conquest, it's right up in your face, because you have to get close to those objectives in order to get them.
Absolutely. And on the weekend, if the guys have joined us for the weekend recap show, we had a bit of a discussion around Rush and what people thought about it, and this and that. And there's definitely a bit of a split. There are people that absolutely love it, and there's people that absolutely hate it. And I see that Bravo is actually being armed here. So good job by LGD pushing into the Bravo point. We've got the MAD guys coming down between those buildings now. So there's a lot of shooting fish in a barrel happening in that little corridor there.
Yeah.
Because the MAD guys can't get out of that corridor once you're in there. You've got to go all the way back and all the way around. We've got them here on the right hand side as well, but I do think that LGD has the numbers to be able to hold them off on this MCOM. And there we go.
I also think so. Yeah.
That's the Bravo MCOM.
Yeah,
so another one
so
there.
They'll be pushing to the next point.
Absolutely. I see that already the MAD guys are falling back into a little bit of a defensive position, although defending this next position is not that easy, right? Because you've got this one flag that has a lot of open space, a couple of trenches around it. Sorry, not flag, MCOM, that has a couple of trenches around it. And then you've got the other MCOM that's sort of right in the middle of buildings.
Yeah, both of them are like in passages, you know, in order to gain access, you have to go through that little passage, and
Correct.
that's just a death trap.
Yeah. So I'm here with Justin. He's also running with the Hell Regal. So I think he's going to try and take a little bit of a longer route around to make sure that there's nobody flanking.
Yeah, LGD already at A. The problem is also, I mean, when you respawn, I mean, your spawn point is quite a distance, so it takes a while to get back if there's no more mates to spawn on.
Yeah.
But we've got Mad here that just disarmed that A point again. So LGD definitely did a good job in getting into that little corridor, but Mad was right up there. But now they're arming Bravo, and they are just chasing Mad around at the moment. Let me just try and get my camera down here. Yo, not the easiest thing to view. Slash, are your cameras up and running?
Right, top view.
Yeah, no, it's up and running. I'm sitting on B at this point, and yeah, Mad is coming back.
Loads are coming in there to disarm that from the Mad side.
There we go, and Mad just in time, I think. I think they will be able to disarm it. There we go.
Yeah.
Good job, but again,
nice.
But now A has just been armed. So
yeah, running all the way back again.
It's like tennis. AB. So
Yeah,
Antifila doing some
defending quite well.
Some good work there on A. We've got Zimnek coming in. Oh, and he does take him out. I don't know if there will be time. I think there might be.
Yeah, no, they will get it.
There we go.
Disarm. There we go. Yes.
Very, very good work by Mad there. They were highly under pressure.
LGD pushing hard on Bravo now.
Yeah, but there's a lot of Mad there, so it's going to be tough. And I suppose everybody trying to get to the points again.
Yeah. So let me just have a quick look here. We've got Mad protecting A at the moment, and there's some guys protecting the Bravo MCOM as well. I'm just going to stay a little bit in a top view here because there's you can see the movement between the buildings quite nicely between these two points. Now we've got LGD going around the back towards the Alpha flag, the Alpha MCOM, and they are arming it at the moment. And then we've got some Mad guys over here on Bravo, Marky Mark, making sure that he defends that. And again, Alpha is disarmed by Mad. So Mad doing a really, really good job at the moment in defending these 2 points. But these LGD guys are relentless. Seriously playing tennis here at the moment. AB.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there we can see again some
pushing back LGD on
artillery strikes.
Yep. Guys,
guys pushing on B.
If you are watching the stream with us, thank you very much for joining. If there's anybody you would like to see specifically, or want us to try and spectate for you, please shout it out on the stream. Then we'll try our best. It's a little bit difficult on Rush sometimes because there's a lot of killing going on. So the camera is quite quick, and we try and keep on the MCOMs as well to see when there's some action there happening. But I go into first person whenever I can. Just quickly having a look here at both points. It looks like Mad is defending Bravo quite well, but A is indeed being armed there by Huminator. Good job by Huminator coming down the stairs, making sure he wants to try and defend that point now. Mad rushing in, Cookie as well as Ruben. But we've got quite a few LGD players here on Alpha now, so if they can manage to defend that point, they may be able to keep it off. But Mad doing some very good defending. And I think they will actually manage to disarm Alpha. Let's just see. No, they didn't. No, they didn't. LGD actually came in and killed off
Langneck Prof and Bloodhound.
Yeah, Easter City sitting on some spot where nobody can see him, and a lot of guys just spawning on him all the time. So
That
good
one's
job
up.
there.
Nice.
So that's another one there for LGD. So the score at the moment 2 versus 6.
4 tickets.
6 for LGD, 4 tickets remain on the LGD side.
Check other vibes coming there. See that? Goes 3-4, 3-4, 3-4, 3-4.
So obviously Mad protecting Bravo now. We've got some LGD guys on both sides coming in. There we go.
Oh,
Close.
what a match.
And that's it. That's it. So well done to LGD.
Yeah, good game. Good game.
Exceptionally well done to these guys. They took 6 MCOMs. Mad took 2 on the first map. Now, guys, the way that obviously the way that the scoring will work or works on Rush is that, of course, it's pretty much basically 4 maps played, 1 way to each side, and the team that ends up with the most MCOMs is the team that will actually get the 3 points for the win. And I just want to reiterate something. Of course, the only way that you can get 4 points is if you destroyed all the MCOMs in both the maps. Now, of course, in this case, that didn't happen, so there will not be 4 points in it here. It will only be the 3 points. But of course, you know, that's actually makes the scoring table a lot more interesting. Because it means that there's not that massive gap that opens up between these two teams who are currently at the top of the scoreboard. But they've now played both their maps there, and well done to LGD, who took that with the 6 MCOMs versus the 2 MCOMs from Mad. Again, I don't actually think that the score here, guys, actually reflect you know, how well Mad actually played tonight. I mean, they really played well, you know, considering it's against a team like LGD, who's an extremely strong team, right?
Correct. Yeah, I think they did very good on the attacking side on that first map, and then overall, you know, some very good defending and team play from them. You know, the guys in the tanks were there. I think that they lacked a bit of assistance with the tank and repairing the tank or keeping it alive a bit longer. But all in all, a good match, and congratulations to LGD for the win on this one.
Absolutely. So we will definitely clear up with the guys what the final score is. I think for Gas there, it might be an additional -5. So it could be, I think 11-2.
That's if someone got killed there.
Correct. So that's if somebody did get killed, but we will confirm, and I'm sure the guys will post it, you know, on both Discord and the Facebook group tomorrow. But alternatively, please feel free to join us on Saturday morning for the weekend recap show, in which case we will in any case confirm, you know, what the final outcome was. But an exceptionally good game between these two teams, guys. I don't know what your final views are on that.
Yeah, I think great gameplay all round. I think both teams played well. I think both had good strategies. But I think in you know, these different maps as well. I mean, you've got to change up and do something different to keep the guys away.
Yep. Scully?
Yeah, definitely. And I'm glad to see that the guys, you know, well, it's obviously we've planned out these the maps, which maps are supposed to be played. You know, if we didn't do that, you know, we would play certain maps where we play to death, and you get teams that just repeat it. But like the 2 different maps that we saw now definitely made a difference in the game mode and the way that it's been played. With the one Giant Shadow that's a bit more open with vehicles, and then the French map, which we saw there, had a lot more buildings and hiding places and so on. So your strategy is different for each of those 2 maps. But all in all, I think it was a good game. These 2 teams are very well matched up, and you know, Mad with those 2 MCOMs, well deserved on that, and all in all defending quite well on the rest of the match. But then just to say congrats to LGD, and yeah, I'm sure that as time goes, you know, the deadline for or end game for Clan Wars comes closer week by week, we're going to see much more of these games getting a bit more tough, as time goes on and we get closer to the end of the season.
Yeah.
But yeah, congratulations to LGD and the rest of the guys out there for the rest of the season. Yeah, good luck.
Cool. Then I guess then from my side, I mean, first of all, I just want to say that I think that overall, the Rush gameplay, I've seen a massive improvement. I think so. As you rightfully say, as we go through, Clan Wars and go through the season, as we head towards the end, you can literally see that there are teams that, have just, kept on improving and improving and improving. It was difficult to see, to really spot major improvement tonight, because again, both these teams, MAD and LGD, exceptionally good teams. So you sort of expect them to play a good game, irrespective. But I do think MAD actually played very well. But yeah, congratulations to LGD on that 6 MCOMs versus the 2 from MAD. Guys, then from my side, please remember to join us on Saturday morning for the weekend recap show, and we will confirm all the scores there, show you the league tables and that sort of stuff again. The website upgrade is in full swing. Scully is direk besig daarmee. So that's
yeah, we've noticed a few hiccups with scores that doesn't gel. I think it was 4Q and so on, but we are working on that. The thing is, we are just backtracking right from the beginning to see exactly where the mistake came in, or if it's a calculation error or a human error or whatever. Yeah. But I mean, we know that the calculation stuff is working because nobody has touched it since the previous season. So we're going through each game that has been played and just looking at the background to see exactly where that glitch came in. But we will fix it.
Yeah. So
don't worry.
So that is in full swing. So I'm still hoping for this week, but we'll see what it looks like by the weekend, and then you guys will be able to see that as well. And then, of course, if you joined us for the stream tonight, thank you very much for doing that. If you are subscribed, that's great. If you are not, please hit the subscribe button and also hit the little bell to get your notifications whenever we go online. We will be joining you guys then on the weekend, but from my side, I had a great time watching the game with the two of you. Thank you also for joining me. It was great as always having you. Thanks for the slash cam. Scully, always a pleasure, man. From my side, Yakusawa for Battle Bros. See you on the battlefield.